Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special.
So guys, Steampunk Gamer Girl here, ready for action with Fallout. However, today is going to be a bit different. It's more like a vlog today. We're going to be talking about special and how we use this for our characters.
It's a special video about the specials, how special this will be.
Okay, so I guess we should start with strength really. I kind of use this one.
Yeah, strength, it depends. It's, like it says, it's your raw physical power.
Yeah.
It's useful if you're going to be a proper, like, I've forgotten the word, it's not...
Kleptomaniac.
That's the one.
Hands up for Steamy!
Aye, you are a kleptomaniac. I've seen the cupboards in Skyrim, it's ridiculous. But
yeah.
It's mostly like, as it says, melee damage. In reality, you don't really want to be getting punched in the face too much, so I've never really had reason to use it.
The only thing I've used strength for is, in the previous games I always upped it up by 1, so I'd have better carrying.
I don't know if they still have the strong back perk in here, but that was about as useful as it got. There we are.
There it is, strong back.
Adds more to carry weight, but
yeah.
Normally I have like 1-2 weapons, and then the rest of the space is dedicated to loot. So
yeah, that's what I do. I don't really use any. Melee stuff really. I did in New Vegas for a little bit.
I tried in New Vegas. It just resulted in me getting blown up.
It's fun when you have the pneumatic fists.
I have never tried mechanically fisting anybody.
Ew. Anyway.
You could ew if I had.
True.
Now this is a good one.
Perception. I think I do like a bit of perception.
Maybe you put a standard average 5 points into it as displayed on screen.
Yeah, true. I tend to have it higher than some of the others because originally it used to be lowered because I didn't really understand what it was for, and then I realised, oh, that's for
seeing stuff.
Yeah, this and this. And I started putting a couple more points in there, and yeah.
Main reason for the third perception is it's
that one.
How soon you can see somebody on your little compass, how soon that red dot appears, and how well you aim in that. So you don't want to be getting hit, but you want to hit. So obviously VATS is a huge part for this.
Yeah.
And knowing where people are is a huge benefit for combat.
So yeah, strength isn't really a major priority for me anymore. I tend to go with the more talky ones that handle handy and talking to people.
Aye.
Endurance. I don't really put much in this.
It can be very, very useful. Well, in Fallout 4 apparently it can be useful for the action point drain. Because it reduces it, so you can...
Well, that is good, but before that wasn't there, so the perk was never really interesting to me.
It's literally a case of how much you can get punched in the face. I tend to sneak, so I don't get punched in the face because the guy's dead before they even know I'm there.
That's what I do.
This is your...
This is my area, this one. I love the charisma skills. I love... Like, for instance, the Black Widow is one of my favourite ones. In Fallout 4, it's the La Chens Femmes or something.
It's just Femme or something, and you're thinking New Vegas,
the
lesbian perk.
Yeah.
Very handy, but often you didn't really see much for the unique dialogue options, because I always went with both of them. But
I loved some of the options that you'd get with Black Widow. It was just so funny.
Perfect for saving Megaton in Fallout 3, but otherwise it's just a damage boost really.
In this one it does a lot for some of your
odd that
companions.
The Lone Wanderer is in here. That should be under perception really.
Yeah.
Your charisma affects how well you are when you are alone. What?
Charisma's talky.
Charisma is, people
skills. It should really
skills.
be in the other ones.
Whereas in IRL... and in general I have no people skills, so
yeah.
I don't really find charisma too helpful.
Exactly. Intelligence.
That's mine. Experience points earned, so obviously you get more for every kill and junk, but it also helps with Well, it used to, until they removed all the skills. It used to help with like science, repair, all that kind of stuff. It was very useful to have. It also increased the amount of was it the amount of AP or was that agility? But yeah, nobody wants to be stupid, really, do they?
I must say it was mostly charisma and intelligence for me, but I'd only use intelligence because of the terminals, to get into the terminals.
Because you need the science skill.
Yeah.
And intelligence, every point of intelligence added so much to your
Science.
science.
So yeah, that's the only really reason why I'd have intelligence. Agility, I've always had low.
Again. Here we are, sneak, additional action points. So obviously, I usually sneak. I don't want to be seen. I'd rather get behind them, take the head off, and then steal the stuff. So you also can avoid floor traps, mines, etc., which are very useful, and steal stuff sometimes with like actual just straight up burglary rather than pickpocketing.
See, agility was something I never really looked into, but at the same time, I sneak a lot. I snuck a lot in Skyrim.
Sneaked, I think you're technically.
Sneaked.
I don't know. It's strange English language.
Yeah, I tend to sneak a lot in
everything.
Yeah, my favourite kind of games are like Thief and Dishonored and stuff like that, where you sneak. Although it's
Thief, not Thief.
Damn it! Shut up, you.
There's only one F in Thief.
And then there's Luck.
This one, well, I don't waste my time. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. So it just sort of reflects in my gameplay.
Yeah.
I don't take the chance. I don't want the little maybe not. I want either 100% or I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, I must admit, Luck's never really been something I do much in.
Although Bloody Mess is there as well. Bloody Mess, very interesting perk for Fallout 3. You ended up with fields of eyeballs, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was fun, but a bit messy. Remember for Strength, that was in there. Oh, what? They put that under Luck?
Yeah.
That was one of my favourite ones, because it was just like vats everybody down.
Yeah, but in this one, you can actually up your stars that you put into your special.
I know, but looking at... I've been through this entire Vault-Tec educational material, and I have seen the endurance one that I really want, which is Aqua Girl.
I really want that one too, actually.
No radiation from swimming, breathe underwater. That's marvellous. Radiation from swimming is a huge issue in 4 because of the amount of rads that you get.
They've like totally upped it though, haven't they?
It's
the
10
whole
rads
rads
like
thing.
a second, and that radiation reduces your maximum
That's
health.
one I've been interested in
Rad
as well,
resistant.
because of the rad storms that you get.
Yeah, I stuck a assault gas mask on for that one. Night person, very helpful.
Yeah.
The refractor is a new one under perception,
Yeah.
but looks quite interesting. The gun through, very interesting as well. Strength, best thing ever.
But you'll slowly start to see my character over time. If I ever bring up this, she'll slowly become more talkative. That one will probably be filled out, and so will that one. But I'll have a couple of bits dotted everywhere. But the ones you'll probably see mostly end up being filled up is charisma and intelligence and a little bit of agility, I imagine, because I'll want to get that sneak one.
Well, yeah, that sneak one is very useful.
So.
If you press your bumpers, you'll be able to see what happens on each
Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that.
So it's floor enemy mines. So pretty much.
So if you press the I'm using the Xbox controller on mine, an Xbox 360 one. But if you press the bumpers, it shows
goes
you
through your ranks.
Yeah.
So each rank doesn't just increase your percentage of whatever. It adds extra stuff in.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we can really talk about this on.
Yeah, but I think we should leave it there.
Yeah. Well, I hope this helped you get to know our personalities a bit better, or at least get to know how we play our games.
Sneaky is always the way.
Sneaky.
No need to get punched in the face.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you like this little insight into us, leave a like, comment or subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode.
Farewell, folks.
Bye guys!